Music is the main attraction for Norman Jamboree. Cordova Baptist Church Group has cleanup project, and spring and summer tablescape themes captivate attendees at festival. That and more are all coming your way on your Thursday edition of Live at 5. Richmond County's nightly news starts right now. Good evening and welcome to your Thursday edition of Live at 5, brought to you by Richmond Community College. I'm Callie Smith. Registration for summer classes has begun, and you can register by going to richmondcc.edu or by calling 910-410-1700. Let's get right to it. Now for tonight's top stories. Everyone knows about the town in the northern end of Richmond County's annual festival in the fall, but Mayor Kenneth Broadway is trying to expand on that tradition by starting another one in the spring. The Norman Chicken Pickin' Bluegrass Country Jamboree is taking place Saturday the 28th. It's definitely a mouthful, but event goers will find their mouths full of good eats and bands and musical talents with their mouths full of different genres of music. Music, food, and craft vendors will be the main focal point of the event, but new to the shindig will be a parade of antique tractors, classic cars, and a motorcycle ride. Mayor Broadway calls them big kid toys. The setup time for everyone, including vendors, will be from 11 to 11:45 a.m., and then it's on to the music part of the Jamboree. The bands will follow with Uhari Pickers from noon to 12:45 p.m., followed by Flint Hill Bluegrass at 1, Abigail Dode taking the stage at 2, Flint Hill coming back at 3, and the rockabilly band The Rusted Nails finishing up from 4 to 5:30 p.m. In addition to chicken and fish, hot dogs, baked goods, ice cream, and more will be available to eat or take out. It's not exactly food one would find on the farm, but Broadway does want to use this event to let farmers know they're not forgotten. Although Mother Nature is trying to make things difficult by changing the weather on a daily basis for the weekend, Broadway is holding out hope that sunshine will prevail by the time Saturday rolls around. You can stay tuned to Live at 5 later in the show for the 5-day forecast, but our chief weather broadcaster, Kelsey Rushing, has hinted at a solid weekend. For more information about the Norman Jamboree, those interested can call Broadway at 910-997-1524 or email him at kenneth@etinternet.net. And we have more A and AB Honor Roll students to congratulate. We want to give a big shout out to those at Washington Street Elementary and Fairview Heights Elementary on their academic achievements. For the full list of names, visit richmondobserver.com. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Cordova Baptist Church Group has cleanup project and spring and summer tablescape themes captivate attendees at festival. It's coming up right after the break.
Family Pharmacy is a local pharmacy that's been in business in Rockingham for over 10 years. Located in the Food Lion Shopping Center on US 1 North, we have easy access into the store and a drive-thru for your convenience as well. You can download the official Family Pharmacy app at myfamilypharmacy.com, and we'll help you set it up to text you when your prescription is ready, and you can even set it up to fill your prescriptions when due. Our motto is we'll treat you like family, and it's something we truly mean. We take the same care in filling your prescription that we would take for our own family. Family Pharmacy, we'll treat you like family.
Rockingham Farm Supply in downtown Rockingham, at the corner of 220 and Green Street's a great place to stop by and have some fellowship and fun. Pick up your dog food, seed, even chicks for your farm, a little bit of everything, and a great selection of zero-turn lawnmowers and other lawn care products. Stop by and visit the local family-friendly atmosphere at Rockingham Farm Supply. Again, that's Rockingham Farm Supply, corner of 220 and Green Street in downtown Rockingham.
My name is Jim Leach, and we have been using the Tim Hayden Construction Company for the last several years.
My name is Dave Owens and my wife Beth. We had some damage here at our place in Oldwood Village.
January 2nd, our house flooded upstairs coming through to the first floor.
Tim has responded very quickly with his team of people.
Our repairs went extremely well.
Tim made a very difficult situation much easier for us.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Welcome back to Live at 5, Richmond County's Nightly News. This past Saturday, members of Cordova Baptist Church teamed up with other community volunteers to continue their cleanup of the Mizpah Cemetery. Pastor Doug Anderson stated that the project began in 2016 and has had help from a number of volunteers ever since. The project began as a clearing of an area that had been overgrown in grass and weeds, as well as several bushes that had grown over in the years. In 2017, the volunteers sprayed the area to kill the weeds and slow the undergrowth in and around the cemetery. After this latest cleanup, the group has scheduled another spraying in June of this year. In speaking to Pastor Anderson on Saturday, it was noted that his desire is for the residents of the county to take the time to explore the area in hopes of finding some of their kin that may have been laid to rest in the cemetery. Some individuals visiting the site have discovered relatives that they never knew to be members of their family. Anderson stated that if family members could take the time to visit and care for their relatives' graves, it would be help to develop into others taking an interest in the property as well. It is estimated that there are close to 800 graves in the cemetery. The Spring Festival of Tables was held at the First Baptist Church of Rockingham on Friday and Saturday, April 20 to the 21st. Approximately 20 tablescapes, utilizing a wide variety of materials ranging from freshly cut spring flowers to Star Wars figures, were viewed by the many guests that attended this event. All the participants were given free rein to decorate their tables, incorporating whatever materials they choose to carry out of the invisible theme. Spring and summer themes were displayed in a number of freshly decorated tables. In addition to the beautiful tables in the Fellowship Hall, guests were treated to an assortment of heavy hors d'oeuvres served by Kenneth Robinette and Mark Savage. Myra Dean, the chairperson for this year's event, said that the best thing about this year's Festival of Tables was the camaraderie that is shared by many of its participants. The proceeds from the event go to the Women's Missions Program of the First Baptist Church of Rockingham. Mrs. Dean termed the event a success and that she hoped everyone who attended enjoyed themselves. All right, folks, when we come back, we've got your sports and weather. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. From business to education, engineering, utilities, healthcare, criminal justice, information technology, and human services. At Richmond Community College, we can save you thousands of dollars on tuition through our university transfer programs that provide a seamless transition to universities and colleges throughout North Carolina. At Richmond Community College, we are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 5 curriculum programs entirely online. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
Hello, I'm Tammy Benson, and this is
Nancy Bowling.
And we're here to tell you about the wonderful service at hospice and what they have to bring, from the nursing services to the medical director to in-home aides to a chaplain to bereavement to everything you can imagine. They were there to take care of it.
I cannot think of how the experience with hospice could have been any better professionally, spiritually.
Exit Realty Platinum in Rockingham has listed one of the most beautiful homes in Richmond County. Located in Rockingham on Ledbetter Lake, the home features 4 bedrooms with bamboo floors and a kitchen featuring stainless steel appliances and granite countertops, and a master bedroom that overlooks Ledbetter Lake, along with a spacious tile shower and the attached master bathroom. The open living space leads to the back deck with a perfect view of Ledbetter Lake, and the property features its own boat dock. Want to see this beautiful home? Call Nicole Hayden with Exit Realty Platinum, your source for homes in Richmond and Moore counties.
Welcome back to Live at 5, brought to you by Richmond Community College. And now for your sports stories, which features a lot of beating Scotland, which is always good news. For the 54th time in his illustrious career as Richmond Senior High School's head soccer coach, Benny Howard recognized and honored his senior players in a send-off complete with customized flags during a ceremony prior to Wednesday's match against rival Scotland High School. Escorted by friends and family, Richmond Shelby Matheson, Hannah Millen, Kathleen Pittman, and Alana Yano were recognized in front of a packed house prior to their final regular season home game. With the hunt for a tied second place finish in the Sandhills Athletic Conference with Jack Britt still a possibility, the Lady Raiders entered Wednesday's match having won 4 of their last 5 matches and also in need of a win to keep pace in the standings. And behind a couple of quick Millen goals coupled with a shutout by sophomore goalkeeper Alexis Swinney, Richmond did what it needed to do to put themselves at 14-4 and 10-3 in the SAC. Within the game's first 9 minutes, Richmond had several opportunities to put the ball past Scotland's goalkeeper, and finally junior outside midfielder Chloe Wiggins took advantage of a lethargic Scotland defense. Cutting down the right sideline, Wiggins arched a well-paced cross near the back post that found the top of Millen's head, who bounced it down and into the goal to get Richmond on the scoreboard with 32-44 left in the opening half. The Lady Raiders will wrap up regular season play Thursday as they'll travel to 71st High School and make up Monday's rained-out game. The match is set to start at 6 p.m. Vying for one of the top bids, Richmond looks to land a home game in the first round of the SAC tournament, which is set to begin next week. Without a doubt, regardless of what sport is being played, Richmond Senior High School's biggest athletic rival is the school located just 20 miles east on U.S. Highway 74. As the final week of the regular season got underway Wednesday, the Lady Raiders softball team made sure that the first installment of the Rivalry Week series wasn't even close. Coming off a program record-breaking 34-1 win over 71st High School that broke 4 major school records and trumped them in 10-1 fashion. Playing in just its 11th complete 7-inning game this season, the Lady Raiders made quick work in the opening 3 innings, lighting up the Lady Fighting Scots for 8 runs. But head coach Wendy Wallace noted that her team went flat in the middle innings before getting back on the scoreboard in the 6th inning. The Lady Raiders will finish their regular season play on Friday at home as they'll host the Lady Fighting Scots during senior night. Richmond's 3 seniors, Basek, Bowers, and Kenzie Webb, will be recognized prior to first pitch, which is scheduled for 7 p.m. Bradford Pittman, a freshman singles player on the Richmond Senior High School Raiders tennis team, has been named as the official Richmond County Male Athlete of the Week presented by McNair Auto Sales. Pittman is the second freshman athlete to be featured this week alongside fellow 9th grader Paige Ransom. As a freshman on head coach Patrick Hope's first team, Pittman has impressed all season long and has proved to be one of the Raiders' most consistent winners. There was several matches this season where Pittman won the lone match points for Richmond, and as he gets ready for the Sandhills Athletic Conference tournament to start, his season-long performance has earned him this week's recognition. For his full article, visit richmondobserver.com and click on Sports. And that's going to do it for sports. Now let's send it over to Kelsey Rushing for today's Live at 5 weather report. Kelsey?
Thanks, Callie. Today's 5-day weather forecast is brought to you by Exit Realty, and going straight into it, as I said yesterday, it's pretty much going to be in the 70s the next 5 days, and it's still like that. So, of course, starting with Friday with a 20% chance of rain, it will be cloudy with a high 74 and a low of 52. And, of course, Saturday's going to have a 10% chance of rain, but it will be sunny with a high 77 and a low of 48. So, Saturday's actually going to be the warmest day great because it's the weekend. You're ready to go out and have some fun, hang out with your friends, bring your kids outside to the park, just have some fun because it's going to be a nice day. And of course, Sunday is also going to be a nice day with a 0% chance of rain, sunny with a high 71 and a low of 46. So like I said, the weekend's going to be fairly nice. And of course, going straight into Monday with a 0% chance of rain, it will be sunny as well with a high of 75, and a low of 49. And of course, Tuesday, once again, 0% chance of rain, sunny with a high of 72 and a low of 47. And of course, Friday and Saturday, pollen outlook is going to be very high for both days, so keep that in mind and be prepared because it's going to be bad. But other than that, let's go back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Kelsey. And that's going to do it for today's edition of Live at 5. And if you haven't already, be sure to download the Richmond Observer app for iPhone and Android devices. You can find all the latest news on there. You can listen to the classic rock radio along with Good Morning Sandhills, and you can watch Live at 5 in the RO Sports Show. It's all in one, and it's all for free. And don't forget to tune into tonight's edition of the RO Sports Show, where the Ross team will be selecting their first-round picks in a special mock NFL draft, plus continuing coverage of the NBA playoffs, Matt Kenseth returning to NASCAR, and much more. That's coming up at 5:30. Thanks for watching Live at 5. Good night, Richmond County.